What's up, G Nation? Gerardo Gabriel here today, coming at you from a different perspective. Got the shades on because I am just too fly for G Nation. I'm just kidding. Listen, these are some of my new shades coming out. I'm excited. That's why I'm wearing them, because like, what if you had your own shades coming out? I'm sure you wear them everywhere. I wear them to sleep, actually. But to talk to you guys, I'm not gonna wear that. I'm just kidding. So, I told you guys this channel was gonna take a little bit of a different route. It is a little different than I'm sitting here without Lars or Adam or anybody in the back of the camera. But I'm excited to do this. You know, I turned 30 in July, like I mentioned in the other video. And oh my God, I sit here and I just think about all the experiences that I've been through. Literally, I've been through so many experiences. Whether it be, you know, I joined the military at 18, I was in the Marine Corps. I got out by the age of 22, I went to college, studied finance, you know, been in relationship issues, I've been in legal issues, business legal issues, I've been, oh my gosh, court, what, you name it. Things I'm going through to this day. But that's just part of life. And I thought about to myself, you know, there's people who are older than me, there's people who are younger than me. And I said, you know, I want to make a video of 30 things I've learned at age 30. So I made a little list here. You know, I kind of broke it down because I didn't want to like make this list like all about one topic, because it could easily be about one topic. But I made it about 3 different topics. So I made gym and fitness, business and finance, you know, in that aspect, life, relationships, and that aspect. Each of them, I've learned quite a bit. Clearly, I've been doing gym and fitness for 10 years now, almost 10 years. And, you know, the business and finance, I started my own businesses around 2014. You know, I have Gerardo Collection now, I do the training. I've been part of other businesses, things like that. And love, life, relationships. God, that goes back to day one in my life. I have here quite a few different books. And I bought all of these within the past month. Now, I want to just share this before I go over my list, that one of the things that I've seen great progression with after I turned 30 was that I started reading exponentially more. I think already in the past month I've read 3 books, and last year I don't even think I finished 1 book. So, you know, I started doing that, and just in general it's helped me so much with my aura, my energy, my ability to handle situations better, my ability to control my emotions better, my ability to deal with other people, my ability to handle business, my ability to talk to women and whatnot. So, my goodness. We'll go over the reading aspect some more in another video. But I wanted to bring that up because I saw these books sitting there and I'm like, let me show these people. So anyways, the top 3 that I'm reading so far, for example, is the Meditations. This is by Marcus Aurelius. Just notes that he did. I have, this one has surprised me. Manfield's Book of Manly Men. I know it sounds funny. I'm not going to talk about it, but if you read this, you will thank me. And then Elite Mind. So these are a few of the ones that I'm reading right now. Great books, long books, but great vibes. Anyway, so I want to go ahead and start with my list. That's why you're here. So we're going to run through these. I might talk a little bit about some of them. I might not, just kind of run through it. So anyways, number 1, gym and fitness. Muscle wastes quicker than it builds. Been through there. You've probably been through that. You work out forever. You stop working out for a week. It's like, definitely one of the things I learned. Warming up is important. Been through surgery. Know that now better than ever. Out of all the supplements there are in this world, protein is by far my favorite. I see results with it. And honestly, for the money, cost for money value, and the results, protein by far. Without pre-workout, I wouldn't make it to the gym. That's number 4. Focus on form, not on weight, especially after my surgery. That's something that I've completely shifted my training to. And crazy thing is, I'm still getting the same results. Consume joint supplements, even if you think you don't need them. I never thought I needed supplements. Go figure, if I would have been taking them, I probably would have prevented that surgery that I had from my AC joint wearing down. Women love abs. They love abs. I don't care what they say. The new thing is they love booty on men, which is, awesome. But at the end of the day, it's always about the abs. Leg day is important as any other day. Even if you're not 30, I hope you know that. New gyms, like when you go to a new gym, that is like, you always have the best workouts in the new gym. That's like guaranteed. So like, let's say you're like, I'm gonna try this gym out. You go to that gym, you have the best workout ever, and then like you keep going to the gym and the workouts just get shittier every time you go. But that first time, there's nothing like a new workout in the gym. Rest is probably the most important aspect. The reason I left that for number 10 is because when I was younger, I probably went to the gym 20, 30 days straight. I was wondering where my results were, why I felt depressed, why I felt tired, why I was so snappy towards people. And it ends up being, I was not getting enough rest. I was just tearing myself down at the gym, not building up. And I think that's a huge mistake that a lot of people make. So do not make that mistake. Even if you feel like you don't need to rest, sometimes it's just important to take it. Your body needs it, trust me. Especially if you train like a beast like I do. Come on now, like, get some rest. Now, let's get into the second section. Save, but also spend. Don't be scared to spend your hard-earned money, but also be smart with it. I think it's about balance, you do work hard for it sometimes, some people. So you want to make sure you treat yourself, and I know it feels guilty sometimes, but you deserve it. You deserve it, more than anybody, especially if you're the one putting in the time for that money. If you have a lot of money, number 2, if you have a lot of money sitting down, invest it. Don't just let it sit. Whether that be, go talk to your bank, your personal banker. There's different banks that have investment sections. Let that money work versus just sit there. That was a mistake I made when I was younger. I wish I could go back and tell myself that. Even though you hear it a lot nowadays with social media and everything, good reminder. Money comes and goes. Jeez, there's been times where I stress about money, or you have a lot of money and then some days you don't have a lot of money. Money's always coming and going, and that's one thing about life. It's not a steady flow. It's going to be good days, bad days, but money comes and goes. Number 4, money does not buy happiness. It does not. I feel the same way whether I have X amount of number in my bank account or X amount of number in my bank account. But number 5, money buys freedom, and freedom is happiness. The freedom to go buy any food you want, the freedom to go travel wherever you want, the freedom to not wake up and have somebody yell at you about being late to work, the freedom to help anybody out who needs help, the freedom to help your parents. That freedom is happiness to me. You got to be grateful for money, whether you have a lot or a little. I used to be so ungrateful for it, and even though I've been blessed and I work hard for it, I used to be so ungrateful for it. And once I just started being grateful for every little, I don't want to get down to the penny, but every little dollar, I started feeling more whole about my finances. Another thing is, don't compare your money. We live in a credit card filled world, credit this, that. You never know anybody else's situation. Focus on yours and make sure your situation is as balanced as possible. Number 8, don't brag about your money. Listen, don't brag about your money. Like, the richest people in the world don't sit there and brag about it. The only reason you know about it is because, their net worth is out there publicly, their businesses. It's not a good look for you. If you brag about it, that's just trying to, you're trying to use that to kind of elevate yourself versus using your own confidence, your own self, your own aura to elevate yourself. Give to the homeless. That's optional, but that's something that I felt like I would always tell myself, because one of my biggest fears is, those people who are homeless, you don't know their story always. It could be drugs, could be this, that, alcohol. It doesn't matter though, because somehow they started doing that. Could have been because they lost their job or whatnot. Anyways, if that situation was flipped and they were the ones to, give you the money, or have the opportunity to help you, you would be so grateful for that opportunity of help. And you never know how you can change somebody's life by doing what you can. Even if it's $1, I mean, as long as you do it with the heart and generosity that comes from your inner self, not just like, here's $1 because you're trying to show off, or here's $1 because you just, it's okay to feel bad, but if that's the reason, just always know that there's people out there whose situation could be yours, and you got to be humble. And number 10 is donate to a cause you believe in. I love the ASPCA. I love animals. So for me, it always feels good at the end of the month to donate a little bit of my finances to a cause that I believe in. I've had family who has breast cancer. I've had family who has different types of diseases. We've donated to that. But I choose the ASPCA because there's so many animals. Animals don't have a voice. They can't get on YouTube and make videos about how they need help. So, I like helping companies or businesses or platforms that help animals and are the voice for animals. So those are my 10 for business and finance. Now let's get to the last one, which is life, love, family, all that. All right, number 1, life and relationships. No one can replace your mother. This is coming from me. I know some people don't have mothers, or I don't know the situation, but if you're close to your mother, no one can replace your mother. And don't let anyone try to tell you that you have to, your mom don't talk. You only have one mom. That's where you came from, and you gotta be grateful for your mother while she's alive. She is the reason you're here. Number 2, women look for men, not boys. A lot of the male people who you see complaining out there about women are boys. They're not really men. And they complain about how women suck, how women this, that, and the third. Reality is they don't really understand, or they don't understand what it takes to really fulfill a woman, always. And then also how to be a true man, where you don't rely on a woman. You're there, you are you, whether you have a woman or not. And that's a topic we could get into and go really deep in. But women look for men, not boys. Number 3, any situation, whether it be relationship, family, respond, don't react. Reacting would be, oh, F you, I'm so sick of this, I'm done. Responding would be, you know what, right now, it's not the time to talk. Can you please just give me 15 minutes? Situation will cool down and we could really go over this topic. There's a big difference in those two attitudes, and the outcome could be life-changing, really. And at the end of the day, that's how a man acts. That's something I learned at age 30, yeah. Number 4, no one is perfect, not even you or your Instagram crushes. You have to remember, everybody's human. Little do you know, some people's attitudes suck, no matter how good they look on social media, no matter how good they look in person, what goes on behind the scenes, you don't know. Nobody's perfect. Don't put people on a pedestal. You can look up to people for, like having a role model and seeing how you can handle situations, but do not, don't think anybody's perfect. It's far from it. We live in a very imperfect world, but that's what makes it beautiful. Patience is key, G Nation. Patience is key in any situation. I could tell you that, a few years ago, but at age 30, patience. The older you get, the more patience you get, because you realize, like, this is just life. That's one of the things I've had to work on the most. Still working on it daily, and it's a challenge for me sometimes. Because I like things done quick, but it is what it is. You gotta work on your patience. Number 6, you will be betrayed. You will be betrayed by friends. You will be betrayed by lovers. You will be betrayed by maybe family, by your job. Somebody in your life is gonna betray you. And at age 30, I've really realized that. And I wish I could tell myself this at 20, like, bro, don't, because that is very painful. But that's one of the biggest things in life that is either you can really build up from, or just let it knock you down and not go anywhere with it. But if you can find the energy to build yourself from that, you'll look back at that betrayal and really be grateful for it. Number 7, life moves on. Life moves on. Life moves on. How can I don't even gotta explain that. Life moves on. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna finish watching this video. Guess what? Life moves on. Number 8, really, there are many amazing people out there. And me being an introvert, homebody, I just love to work. Like the world, sometimes you close your world out. But there's so many amazing people out there. Like even the most perfect person you could come out with in your head is probably out there, but times 10 better. Like that's how many people there is out there. So there's plenty of people out there. Whenever you're ready to step out of your shell, go out there, meet people, be confident. You're you. That sounds like, oh, cliche, but no, really, like, you're you. And that's why knowing yourself is the most important thing to being confident. Number 9, don't be scared to talk to the girl you want to. Why? Because a year from now, she won't remember. You probably will remember, but it's not gonna matter. Like, so take your shot. Don't be scared. And this is where number 10 comes in. You will get rejected. Like, no one is 100% like approval status when it comes to us men talking to women. Jeez, even me, like people write me like, bro, you can get any girl you want. I know you. Like, no, like I can't. Not always, because it's not just physical. When you're trying to meet people, there's this thing called chemistry, which is very, very, important. Obviously, some people just don't like this skin color, that skin color, this beard, that beard. Like everybody's different. So you will get rejected. It could be for something stupid, something major. But once you accept that and you're going to be rejected, which is one thing that us men really hate. But once you accept it, you're like, okay, that wasn't meant to be, on to the next. And check, because like I said, number 8, there are many amazing people out there. So you have plenty of times to like go out and check the next. And guess what? Once that one that you like says, oh damn, okay, like let's talk, you're gonna forget about the other one, hopefully. Because trust me, you go back to the one that keeps rejecting you, she's just gonna keep rejecting you. I've been through that. That's why I speak about this. Anyways, guys, those are 30 things that I've learned by the age of 30. I wanted you guys to kind of take some notes there, and those are important things that I think are lessons that I've learned. Now, I didn't sit here and really dig into it. I just wrote the first things that came to mind. I felt like that would be more natural. And I think, I hope some of you guys can relate. The next episode we're shooting with me and Lars is going to be in the gym, but it's going to be something pretty dope. I'm trying to create a new series that hasn't been done on YouTube. And hopefully it does pull through. But anyways, we're shooting, today is Saturday, we're shooting Wednesday. So that video will be up next week. And Gerardo Collection launches November 20th. We have here the dress shirt. Hold on, let me get on here. We got business pants. We got accessories, necklaces. Anyways, oh wait, shades. So G Nation, this release is not just business. We still have the regular gym apparel, probably better than ever as well. But what I want to just tell you guys is thank you for the support. This is just a little intro to getting to know me better, getting more vlogs out there, getting and helping you guys. I think next time we'll figure out another topic. But those are 30 things that I've learned at the age of 30. And if you're not 30, hopefully you can use this and avoid some stuff and learn. If you're after 30, I would love for you to share maybe some of your experiences that you've learned past 30 in the comments. G Nation, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you haven't, keep an eye out for the Gerardo Collection release. And hey, listen, much love. This is G Nation. We out.